Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And, of course, Jaylen Brown. He is proudly wearing the Brooklyn Nets colors for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Porzingis can knock him down from out there, just looking for some consistency.
Walker with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Durant. Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, he said one thing that's been successful in the first two meetings against this club is that they've switched things up defensively. He told me we like to mix it up and show different looks down the floor each time. That makes it hard for the defense to anticipate what we're trying to do. We'll see if that strategy leads to a third win in this season series tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And sometimes quality shots can come late in a possession, so we'll see if they can play deep into the shot clock.
Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
LeBron with the block. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. Now Porzingis, guarded by Walker. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And Walker's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
And the shot goes in. And it's 9 points for Porzingis. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Walker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And they double up James. Outside, Porzingis. Back to James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Walker's shot is off. Miami leading by 3. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
.55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they get it back. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Here's Porzingis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Here's Walker to the middle, and Westbrook pulls it down. James looking around. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Miami Heat. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here is Forbes. Down low. Pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Payton.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. The 3 from Mills. Rebound by the Heat.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
James. It's good from about 19 feet. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Hartenstein, and he banks in the layup. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And it's Durant missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Miami.
And Miami making a change here. Miami leading by 18.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Screen by Porzingis. There's the three. And Horford pulls it down. And so Horford will bring it up for Brooklyn. Durant wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
James in the post. He's got 10 to the inside. 5 to shoot. Over Horford. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The three from Porzingis. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Walker. .46 seconds left in the first half of the game. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And you see the speed on display. Walker using it well whenever he gets into traffic.
And Morris throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Walker goes in.
And really, for his size, Walker is no stranger to physical play. He's aggressive on the move. He can catch the D off guard and get himself to the line.
And a new group in for the Nets. Kemba Walker hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the Heat making a change here. The Heat leading by 14. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Porzingis. They get the rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Porzingis has got 15 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Walker. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Now into the lineup for your next. Patrick Mills.
8 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Aldridge. Alley-oop try. And the quarter ends with some... And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nets trail by 16. There's Walker with the 3. Yes, that goes in. Horford's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Nets. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Goes up on the wing. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Into the lane. Tries again. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Heat making a change here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
The closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Inside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man. He's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And the seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, this self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Walker with it. He's got 11. Horford high post. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Miami the other way. They led the game at one point by 20.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Walker's shot is off. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 16-point lead. Screen by Porzingis.
Blocking foul. Al Horford. That's his second personal. Third team foul.
Miami with the ball. Here's Porzingis. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And here's Walker outside. Here's LeBron. Second shot opportunity. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Porzingis. And stolen by Horford. Brown outside. Picked by Horford. They could use a bucket. And it's Brown missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count it, good. LeBron's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Payton. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Mills. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. It's taken away by Payton. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Westbrook. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
A big-time effort for And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's Ingram on the wing. Picked by Horford. Back to Walker. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
LeBron James shooting 2.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Durant. LeBron with the block.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
And a dunk by Horford.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Horford. Porzingis can't hit. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Walker surveying the floor. Durant just inside the line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contest every shot he can.
Goes up to the stripe. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Walker. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Shot on the way.
Fourth quarter.
Westbrook, no good. And the Nets with possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside for Durant. It's taken away by Payton. Outside, Porzingis. Over Brown. And that one goes long.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
From deep, Walker. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here is KD. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to...
Pull up with Eds in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Heart full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Round there gets, down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a. Still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red. See, these men are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Heart full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Eds in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Heart full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Hey, yo, Vanadium, you make this?